afternoon on a Wednesday and January 14th. And I've been sitting here watching this video about this good lady, right? Renee Good, who was involved in this incident of a shooting. And I've been looking at other videos, and one person brought up the fact that her fingers looked like they were glitching in and out of the frame. That that I just kind of equated it to the fact that it's a possibility that this person um, was being filmed by a bad camera. But again, as he was talking about this, it did kind of like raise some questions in my mind. So I wanted to go over the video and then show you the video, and then maybe you can make your decision from it, from a standpoint. Because again, we know that there are a lot of deception around here, but it's not necessarily, it's not necessary that it is deception. It might just be something that we're saying. Either way, I wanted to go over the video and I wanted to show you what this internet personality, Tyler, has been talking about. You guys know Tyler Hansen, no doubt. Let's listen to what he has to say, because this
new footage emerges from the Minneapolis ICE incident. And did anyone take a closer look at it but me? Like, why is there a dinosaur in the background? And why
Yeah, that is interesting, the dinosaur. Go ahead.
does this dog over here look like it could be AI generated?
AI generated dog. Does the dog look like it's AI generated? It's something to think about. Who knows?
It's just like a black, shadowy figure. And if you know anything about the Masons' love of the number 33 and the black and white checkered pattern.
Yeah. There's a lot going on in that video. The thing that I want to get to was him talking about the fingers of Renee Good. And let me see if I can skip forward. And you guys, maybe you can chime in. Let me know what you think. He's talking about the fingers. Now that looks perfectly normal, but he starts talking about the fingers kind of like becoming one. I'd never seen that before. And then it almost looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers here in this particular scene. Could be bad camera. Anyway, hello. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Good day to each and every one of you. Something to kind of chew on. Don't know whether or not these things are happening. I know I receive a lot of videos. People send me videos all the time and show me things. And, when you show me things, I feel kind of obligated that, okay, I need to say something about this. Let me say a few things about this. So let's hear what he has to say here. Go ahead.
Hand all of a sudden congeal. Look, you can see gaps, and then all of a sudden they're just gone. It's like she doesn't have any finger gaps anymore.
Yeah, it is odd. I noticed that happened with Charlie Kirk's situation. The cameras were glitching or something like that. There was a lot of suspicion about Charlie Kirk. People were talking about, I guess in this day, people are suspicious. In this day, especially, people are very suspicious about what might be going on. And I guess you can't really blame people because, we live in a time when, we're actually living in a time almost at the end of the age. And so that's something there. Any thoughts? Any thoughts on this at all? Let's continue on.
kind of strange, right? Well, you know what's common in AI errors? AI hand glitches are common, especially finger merging.
Yeah. I don't know. Finger merging. You guys let me know what you think. Let me move on.
You're telling me they don't make a cop's camera good enough to not allow fingers to literally congeal together? Okay, but if this isn't any evidence for you, because it could just be bad camera quality, why don't we look at their 33s? And well, if you haven't seen any of my videos and you don't know about the number 33, they put it in everything that they're lying about. The Freemasons do. They put it in everything. It's to put their stamp on it. And they always tell us when they're deceiving us. And well, guess what? She was a mother of 3 who had children of ages 15, 12, and 6. 1 plus 5 is 6, which is 3, 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. And 6 is 3, 3. But if you...
That is something I never saw. I guess, if people wanted to, they can come up with various numbers. But it is very odd. It is very, very odd. And, I guess we don't want to get too crazy on YouTube. Something to think about. Very, very odd.
think I'm reaching here, just keep watching. Why don't we see what good old JD Vance has to say? Oh, and that's a funny hand symbol. It kind of looks like a 3.
Hey, what that headline leaves out is the fact that very ICE officer nearly had his life ended, dragged by a car 6 months ago, 33 stitches in his leg. So you think maybe he's a little bit...
Wow. He was dragged by a car 6 months ago and had 33 stitches in his... that's amazing. I don't know. I guess the thing that that keeps happening is that we've probably been traumatized. I wouldn't take this stuff too seriously, but we've been traumatized by so many different things. Hello, Mama Rages. God bless you for showing up and entering into the chat. Anyone else that's out there, like say hello to each and every one of you that are in the chat. Just kind of discussing the odd occurrences that Renee Good situation brought up, right? And that's one of the things that we're discussing, just kind of looking into this here. Tyler Hansen has been talking about it, and he's kind of some of the things he says, I say, well, that's dead on. And then other things he says, I say, I don't think so. But let's listen in anyway.
Sensitive about somebody ramming...
6 months ago, 6, 3 plus 3, 33 stitches. Is it starting to click? Is it starting to make sense? Oh, remember I also pointed out the black and white checkered pattern. The one that the Freemasons love, representing duality, and they put it on all their flooring. You see, I did a video earlier this week talking about how there's a war going on information.
Now, that is interesting, that dinosaur in the background. Why do they have a dinosaur? Or I guess they said that whoever the guy is, whoever he is, he had dinosaurs all over his yard, right? Let me see. I think I have some pictures of it. I'm not really sure if I have a picture of it. Let me see if I could put the picture up for you guys of what I'm looking at. Because when I saw it, I said, "Oh, wait a minute! There is a dinosaur in the background." And I was watching another channel, and he was talking about, there it is. There's a dinosaur. Yeah, I was watching another channel, and another super sleuth brought up the point that there was a pentagram in the window of the house across the street, a pentagram. I had never, not even seen that either, and so I'm grateful to these creators for pointing these things out. There is a dinosaur. And of course, they show the license plates, 3 and 6. 3 and 6. There it is. 3 sixes in the license plate. And again, of course, the officer was dragged 6 months ago. I think he was dragged 6 months ago and received 33 stitches. So this is one of the things that J.D. Vance has been letting everyone know. And here again, Tyler Hansen was also mentioning that the dog didn't look real. Let's see if we can get a close-up of the dog. I'm not really, I can't really make the dog's face out. But again, who knows? And let's see here. Somebody over here is saying if you type in the Google Maps 333 Portland Avenue, you'll see the exact location she was parked. Okay. All right. Well, somebody sure likes to play with these numbers 33, right? They love that 33 there. Blessings to you. And there's the dinosaur again, another picture of the dinosaur. Hey, you know, the thing is that if dinosaurs, I've often said dinosaurs never existed, but, you know, we all know that I was a little bit off back then. Because, you know, we all know dinosaurs are real. Obviously, there are so many dinosaur bones. Wait a minute. And I think now, let me see. Dinosaurs in the museum, I think they preserve all the bones in the back room because the bones that we're seeing are paper mache. All of the bones from dinosaurs are made in China. I think Chinese create the dinosaur. So if a dinosaur was not real, then this would mean that the video was fake, right? But of course, we don't want to say that, obviously, because that would mean that, you know, we were being deceived, and obviously we don't want to say that, especially not on YouTube. But it is odd. Again, there's 3 sixes, 666 in the license plates. And it is very odd. You know, all of these things are playing out. And in the window, there is behind the person a pentagram in the window, which looks very satanic. Let me see. I think I posted that video of that. Somebody, I think he mentioned it. Let me see. Where is that video posted? Let's go take a look over here. Stop sharing like that. And let's go back to the video here. Okay, this one here. Let's go and hear what he has to say here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was sorry. Yes. Where is it? Hold up. Let me get you into the video. Give me a minute here. Here it is here. This one here. And when I play his voice, you'll recognize the gentleman here.
A plan in place where she was going to, you know, leave the country like if she just committed some absurd crime. I mean, they could have caught her a couple of roads up. No, they shoot him in the head. And of course, Christians are justifying it because he's a Christian. He's a Republican, right? This is how they continue to bring people into the left-right hive mind. So from there, I want to show you this as well. Do you remember the image, of course, of the dinosaur on top of the car with the 3332 door? Many people out there pointing out, well, the guy's had the dinosaur. I looked years back that he has the dinosaur in his lawn all those years. Well, nobody's saying that maybe the guy doesn't have a dinosaur in his lawn, but they wanted this staged right in front of that location, did they not? Again, on the 33rd block. I mean, they wanted to make sure you saw it on camera because they want you to know it's fiction, because they have a sense of humor, right? And if you look closely when you pull the shot away, take a look in the window of the home that is featuring the dinosaur. Right now, it might look like.
Yeah, it's a pentagram. There it is. Upside down pentagram. That's what he's gonna say. I think the video is about to end because I only covered yeah, I only covered a little bit of it. Let me see here. Where is what does the pentagram represent? So it's an upside down pentagram, right? And let's see here. Yeah, there it is there. Let me show it to you guys here. This one here is in the in the window gallery here. And then there's another one here over here. Let's take a look at this one here. There it is there. That's a picture of it. But you think maybe he's just like over exaggerating? You think these, well, they say they're satanic symbols. Satanic symbol is an upside down pentagram, stands for the Baphomet, right? And this is the sign for Satanism. You think there could be any Satanism involved? All of this stuff that's that went down with the shooting, could there have been something that we didn't catch? Now, again, that was again, it could be just a strange coincidence that across the street from the shooting there was this pentagram in the window. You know, because that's what he's saying here in the video.
Like a normal Christmas decoration. But for those of us with eyes to see and ears to hear, that is an upside down pentagram.
Yeah. That's what he said. And then they got a pentagram. And they also have the ICE agent covering his face. And I don't know why they cover their faces. It's so crazy. Should be able to identify the officer that is arresting you. Then, of course, they have the dinosaur, which we've all seen are real because we saw it on Jurassic Park, you know. If the dinosaurs wasn't real, they wouldn't have made a movie about it. So, you know, so when we see these interesting videos, we can go all the way back and say, hey, that's just like the movie, you know, just like
had dinosaur. I looked years back that he has the dinosaur in his lawn all those years. Well, nobody's saying that maybe the guy doesn't have a dinosaur in his lawn, but they wanted this staged right in front of that location, did they not?
Could they plan for years in advance where they were going to have something staged? Hey, Paula, how are you doing? God bless you. Yeah. I don't know. Very interesting. Ice is nice, huh? Right, yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people, though, a lot of people are very, very in love with ice. You know. So being on mind-blowing nature, magic and supernatural satanic, I just left it alone. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's probably best that we leave this stuff alone. To this day, I seen or heard one comment about the video where George Floyd was actually handcuffed, put in a squad car, and driven away alive. We, I, I, I remember they when George Floyd was arrested or got off the ground from being choked. I guess that's what they say. They had his knee in the back, and then they put him in even though he seemed to be not alive, they put him in the back of a SUV or something. They didn't put him in the back of a regular ambulance. That was very concerning to me when I saw that. I was like, wonder why they did that. You know, you would think that if somebody had been choked out, they would have put them immediately in a ambulance, but instead of putting them in an ambulance, I don't know, they put them in some sort of like bed of the truck or something. I don't know, it was really crazy. It's kind of like when Charlie Kirk got, hammered or nailed or I guess, can I say shot? You too? When that happened, then they put him in the back of an SUV. You know what was really strange though? The other day I was typing and I used Chat GPT, and as I was typing, I typed, give me the details of Charlie Kirk's, give me the details of his assassination, and then Chat GPT came back immediately and said that Charlie Kirk was never assassinated, and I said, what do you mean? And then I gave it the date and the time and all the other stuff. And then Chat GPT corrected itself and says, oh, yeah, he was assassinated. It was really unbelievable. And I said, well, why did you say he wasn't at first? It says, you're right. I made a mistake. It is really amazing how Chat GPT almost sounds like a human being making mistakes like that. Yeah. You hear the thud of him going off the car. Yeah, you do hear the thud in the background. You hear noise. And there was a ton of screaming, but not on that video. Okay, right. Thank you, Miss Rex Murphy. You're preserving the narrative. Let's keep the narrative going. And we certainly don't doubt. It's just that, again, when we talk about the officer being drugged 6 months ago and that he had 33 stitches, it just kind of makes you wonder. And it makes you want to go, And then when you look on the back of the license plate of the car, and then you see things on the back of the license plate of the car that look and appear like they're throwing numbers at you. I don't know why they would show a person's license plate anyway on the back of their car at all, but they did. And then you see 3 and 6, 3 6s are here, and all of that, Miss Rex Murphy. I would say that when I see all of that, it makes me very curious what's going on. There are definite landmarks. Okay. All right. Yeah, these are interesting times that we live in. Very interesting. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to the video. Let's go back and let's take a look at some more of the video. Maybe I can get some of the raw footage from Fox News. Fox News is very reliable. Fox News, they're very they are reliable, very liable, they can rely about. That's it. Get out the car. Well, there it is. Get out the car. Get out of the effing car. You ought to go get yourself some. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Did she pull away? But she pulled away, and Mixed Rex Murphy, as she was pulling away, I was noticing. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the video, but you are not. Let me go take you over to the video. Sorry about that. Let's see if you're over there now. Are you on the video? Nope, you still aren't. Did they let you see the video? Where's the video at? It's strange that I'm not able to see the video. Let's go here. Okay, new scene. Let's go to new scene and let's put the video up. It's not the video, is it? We're going to Fox News for the video. Let's see here. No, we still haven't got the video yet. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can find the video for you. Having a little technical difficulties trying to get the video of the show. No, we're not showing it. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not showing the video. Can't show it here. All right, let's go back and let's see if I can share it now. You don't see it yet, do you? Don't know why. Can't share the video. You guys still there? All right. Well, let's try it one more time. We're gonna go and we're going to share the screen and share the video. You guys see the video now? Okay, good. All right. There we are. Okay. You guys got some patience. Let's go to it.
Morning, just so you know, it'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I said go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Okay, now she's pulling off. And we're going to hear the thud, right? Okay, so we hear the thud. Supposedly the officer was struck there. And let's move on. And then we hear the shooting. And then we see the crash. Or we didn't really see the crash. I guess this is in Fox News, you know, they're the most reliable group of people. Let's see here. Definitely, let me see. Kim, you're saying this is definitely Masonic order, have been scripting a lot of things happening in our world. Many people are waking up to the shenanigans. Okay. And let's see, Rex Murphy, you saying it's the video they released the day after Totally suspect, totally suspect. Okay. And just comply. That's what blacks are told when shot. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's take a look and see what's happening here.
So again, that is the first time now that we have seen that video again shared. We don't know where the video came from. I mean, this is from a cell phone, apparently from that agent. So not sure where it came from exactly, but we do know the FBI is in charge of this investigation now. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, which is the state.
Okay, so they don't know where the video came from. So they're saying that they don't know where the video. Is that what she just said? She said she don't know what they got a video and they don't know where the video came from. It's really crazy. Let's go back. I just want to hear it one more time. Sorry, guys.
So again, that is the first time now that we have seen that video again shared. We don't know where the video came from. I mean, this is from a cell phone, apparently from that agent. So not sure where it came from.
Okay, so the agent was holding the video with one hand and then he was shooting with the other. So he pulled out his gun, held up his cell phone and shot with one hand into the window. I guess I thought police usually hold it with both hands, but yeah. Let's see here. Catching up 2 times the speed, huh, Gordy? Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly, but we do know the FBI is in charge of this investigation now. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, which is the state investigative arm, has been told by the FBI that they will not have access to any of the evidence, the vehicle, forensic testing, that kind of thing, that the FBI is going to be doing this solo.
Okay, so there is no forensics, there is no investigation that happened. It's kind of like Charlie Kirk's situation. I don't think they did due diligence with Charlie Kirk long enough, because they took all of the camera down, they took the entire crime scene, broke it apart before anyone could really go in there and take a real good look at just what happened, the angles and all of that. Because, obviously they want to solve the crime. If you want to solve the crime, you're going to do due diligence to make sure that but of course they're saying they're just going to turn it all over to the FBI. In the meantime, all of the Republicans and Christian Republicans are justifying this as a necessary and legal homicide, or homicide, or whatever, execution. I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? And so the ICE agents supposedly, the agent that shot the person is not on administrative. I don't know if he's even on administrative leave. I don't think he's on administrative leave at all or anything. I think he's pretty much like the dinosaurs here, just in existence. Yep. There's always just one video, huh? Yeah, it's not a whole lot of people taking videos from different angles. It's not like a bunch of people down the street were looking at the video portrait. It's very strange that there's only one video. And if you do get a video, it's usually somebody who comes up. It seems like these videos are doctored, but I can't say that they're doctored, but they do seem to be doctored. But we do have the most reliable news source, you know, CNN and Fox News is certainly, they're going to tell us the truth. They wouldn't lead us the wrong direction. Obviously, they love us. Just comply. I agree. I would definitely comply. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't, if I saw the ICE agents, I wouldn't even be going near them. Was it a six-finger woman in Dingo? Yeah, she could have been a six-finger woman, but no, her fingers kind of congealed together. Remember that? That's what Tyler was talking about. It could have been just a bad video. Hey VR, Jabal channel exposed Freemasonry throughout the world. Great exposure channel, short videos. Okay. Thank you for that. Yep. Well, we're going to get out of here. We just ask God to bless us and keep us. And Father, we thank you for today. And we pray, Father, in your name, Lord, that the truth would always set us free, come out. Help us, Lord, in these particular times that we live in, to walk worthy of your calling. Pray in Jesus' name. Okay, guys, you remember I'm still over here. If you haven't downloaded your book, your free guide to the earth, how a ball replaced the word of God, go ahead and download it, you know, because again, it comes from my book Graven Image, and it's most likely it's first chapter of Graven Image, or at least it's very close to the first chapter. I've kind of went over some ideas here in the book, in the ebook, and all you have to do is just download the ebook. I'm going to leave the link in the description so you can go and look it up yourself. I think it's very interesting. There are some things mixed with scripture and history about where we live and all of that good stuff. Go there and check the book out. I'll be leaving the link in the description and also in the comment section. Talk to you guys later. God bless.